Hello everybody, it's your boy Crimson back with another Duel Links YouTube video. And in this video, I will be showcasing my King of Games Altergeist deck. That's right, we got King of Games with the Altergeist going... Oh wait, that's not my Altergeist deck. Let me switch here. But yeah, we went 10-0 to King of Games with this deck list. And it's not going to be a long video. I'm going to show you guys a few replays and I'm going to get out of here. And I'll give you the deck profile at the end of the video. But yeah, before we begin, if you're new here, drop a sub, drop a follow on Twitch. And yeah, And without further ado, let's dive right into the replays. Before I start the replays, I just want to point out that I'm the resident Altergeist expert, so if you guys need any Altergeist tips, you can go ahead and ask me either through Discord or like in the comments section, and I'll definitely answer them once I get to them. But yeah, look at this. 10-0 to King of Games. Like y'all can see the record. Like I went completely undefeated from like Legend 4 to King of Games. Didn't lose a single game. All with the Altergeists. And now y'all can see the deck lists too. I mean, this one was kind of like, this deck was kind of like a meme deck. It was like Jaden Ubel on Ultimate Fusion and like Zombies, which I don't know what he was playing, but like it's late season. This Bakura was like this fairly high tier rogue deck. It was a Balerdroch Zombie. What was this guy on? This guy was on Time Thief. This guy was Unchained, rocking that prismatic Aruha. I actually have a prismatic Reikio, which is funny to think about. Here, I can actually show you guys my prismatic Reikio before we begin real quick. Where is it? Ah, there it is. See? I managed to pull a prismatic Reikio and not even play Unchained. I like it though, Reikio looks cool. Unchained is a base deck. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, the Ubel was on Unchained, rocking that prismatic Aruha. What was the Sherry player playing? Orcus de Fleur. See, like, we're beating all these meta decks and everything. I already checked the Sherry, right? Oh, yeah, I did. It was Orcus de Fleur. This Yuga was playing Speedroid. They were playing, like, a weird 23-card build with, like, what was it? Hexasaucer, which is not a good card you should be playing. I mean, yeah, Speedroid, what was this guy on? Tachyon. With Galactic Charity, which is interesting. Triple Xyz block. 4 counter traps, which is kind of funny. Alright, that was Tachyon. What's this Yuya on? This was the Amano Iwato stun. I think all I did was like use Needle Sealing and get rid of the Amano Iwato and he just surrendered. Rocking the Prismatic Giant Hand, which is based. I love Giant Hand, such a cool card. And what was this other Bakura on? Doomking Balerdroch, same thing. Prismatic Ice Dragon's Prison, interesting. And my King of Games rank up match was against this Yuma. Was against Gunkan Suship. Rocking that Prismatic Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon and the Prismatic number 80. And Prismatic Utopia. Nice. But yeah, 10-0. And yeah, let's dive right into the replays. Not gonna waste y'all's time. If you guys enjoy the video, drop a like, drop a sub, follow on Twitch. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions on Altergeist gameplay. I'll be more than happy to answer them, usually in the comments section, but through Discord as well. And yeah, let's begin. Let's see. We'll start off with my friend here, Swagonitis. This was a really good match. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. This wasn't on ladder per se, but it was still a really good game. I'm going to show you guys how to outplay Lyrilusc, which is the best deck in the format right now.
Activate my skill. I refuse to lose. I activate my skill. I'm gonna soar through the sky like a bird. I love a duel.
Alright, let me turn off voice lines. So I'm going to be doing the play-by-play here. Now, granted, this was during the Duelist Kingdom event, so it was not on ranked ladder per se, but it was like still a very back and forth gameplay. So I wanted to save it just to showcase it in the replay on like how Altergeist deals with Lyrilusc. And the deck list is like pretty much the same. And yeah, if you guys weren't aware, personal spoofing was recently taken off the Limit 2 ban list. So yeah, Altergeist are finally at full power. So yeah, let's begin. I go first. Starting off with the Meluseek, normal summon, Link off. You guys are already familiar with this turn 1 combo. Link Karibo, search, Marionetter for follow-up, set 2 pass. Skill. Alright, I'm just going to let him do his thing. I know he searched out a pro. Alright, now he goes Promenade Thrush. Now his Thrush is currently untargetable because of the Cobalt Sparrow under it, so let's see. So he removes one of my back row, he hits my Needle Ceiling, which I'm okay with. Needle Ceiling is like not that great into Lyrilusc, but like it's fine. It can do some work, but it's fine. I still have the spoofing to get Multi-Faker going. So Barrel Canary, Cobalt Sparrow, Recital Starling. Detaching. Alright, now Sapphire Swallow is going to be coming out with another Cobalt Sparrow. There's the assembled Nightingale. There's the animation. Alright, use a skill, Celestine Wagtail. Normal summons an Effect Veiler. Alright, searches follow-up. Alright, now he commits a battle phase. So here's how his board is looking right now. I don't really like this view, but I'll switch. He's got a 4 material assembled Nightingale. What's under this? He's got an untargetable assembled Nightingale, untargetable Thrush, and a back row. Alright, Multi-Faker coming out. Silk, spoofing, Conquery, block the attack, bounce the back row. Link Karibo. So Link Karibo is going to be reducing him to 0 attack. And pass turn. Skill. Fiji Alert. Link off. Going to win the Wind Charmer Verdant. So, I know he has the DD Crow here, so what I want to do here is I want to bait it out. So here I tribute off his Wagtail and threaten Link Karibo. He knows I have Ningirsu. Or he knows I'm probably threatening Ningirsu, so he just crows my Link Kuribo. But that doesn't matter. I can just make an Artemis. And I can make Ningirsu anyway. Alright, Ningirsu is going to send my personal spoofing, because, to be honest, I don't need the spoofing anymore to win, and I don't have an Altergeist card in my hand or on the field, so it's kind of just sitting there, dead weight, and I'd much rather have the needle sealing over the spoofing anyway. Especially since now it's going to be really hard for him to get back that assembled Nightingale that I just got rid of. Hitting my back row, that's fine. See, now he's having difficulty trying to get over this Ningirsu. I'm too big for, like, because I'm too large. Drawing a Conqueri, it's fine. We're just pressuring him with damage right now. Alright, 2400 to the face. I have a spoofing. He summons a Warbler. Goes into a Thrush. I have Multi-Faker. He's got a Book of Eclipse, which is fun, which is fine. Alright, 300. I get flipped up. Now I can start bouncing his board. Get Conqueri. He gets rid of one of my manifestation. That's fine. I have another one, so I don't care if he gets rid of my back row here. Bouncing his assembled Nightingale. Revive Marionetter. Pass turn. I get a search on manifestation. See, now I'm starting to break through his board. And he surrenders. He couldn't get over the Ningirsu, that was the thing. Alright, and these next 4 replays, I think it's 4? Me. Yeah, these next 4 replays are going to be from my King of Games rank up, where I went on a 10-game win streak, straight into King of Games with Altergeists. And I don't remember what these people are playing. We'll see in the replay. Alright, I was on a 6-game win streak here.
Duel!
Okay, this was the Tachyon player. So, our opening hand is needle sealing, spoofing, and manifestation, which is typically what you want to see in your opening hand for Altergeists. Meluseek 3 back row is really broken. Alright. So I'm pausing the video here because there is something I want to point out that you guys can't see from the replay. It's gonna be crucial later, so take note of this. So here, I summon the Meluseek, and I see a delay in his hand. I mean, you guys can't see it because it's a replay, but as I was playing, I immediately see a delay in my opponent's hand, and I instantly know he has an effect Veiler. Keep that in mind. That's gonna be very noteworthy information to know later. as I outplay him, because, you know, spoiler alert. But yeah, I summon the Meluseek, I see a delay, I know it's an Effect Veiler in his hand, but we don't care. Altergeists have no issue into Effect Veiler. I have many ways to dodge it, especially with Personal Spoofing and potential Silkwitous. So let's see how I answer the Effect Veiler, knowing he has it. Alright, Multi-Faker, set 3 pass. Skill, summon Schwarzschild Limit Dragon, Parsec. Alright, so here, I don't want him to make Ding Girsu or anything to start threatening me, because I have a Needle Ceiling, and if he makes Ding, that Needle Ceiling is turned off. So here I immediately respond with Meluseek. And here, I actually misplayed. I should have activated Multi-Faker, Chainlink 1, Needle Ceiling, Chainlink 2, but it's fine. It's fine, it doesn't really matter in this situation. Because I'm destroying like his whole board anyway, so like, and Multi-Faker is still gonna special summon herself because I still resolved a trap, which is the Needle Ceiling, so it doesn't really matter. See, like, it didn't matter. He had the Forbidden Lance anyway. Double Forbidden Lance, what a mad lad. Alright, Multi-Faker activates. Alright, summoning Multi-Faker, summoning Silk. Alright, now he makes the Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. There's that Galaxy Eyes. Alright, now remember at the beginning of this replay I said I summoned Meluseek and I saw he had a delay in his hand? I know that delay is an Effect Veiler, so therefore I allowed him to make the Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon because I know he doesn't have the counter trap in his hand, so I know it's safe to bounce him here because I know he didn't hard open the counter trap, which is definitely what you want to be looking, what you want to be, you know, trying to play around when you're playing against Tachyon, the counter trap, whatever it's called, Tachyon Transmigration. So yeah, I know that's an Effect Veiler. I know he doesn't have the counter trap, so which means I can just Silkwitous bounce his Tachyon Dragon so he doesn't search, so he doesn't search his counter trap. So that's gone. So the turn passes back. I know that's an Effect Veiler, so what I'm gonna try to do here is force out that Effect Veiler. Alright, a normal summon Marionetter. See, there it is, Effect Veiler. I told ya, you gotta be really good at reading delays, especially when you're playing Altergeists. It's a very, like, hard deck to play because there's a lot of, like, critical decisions you have to make with this deck if you want to be, like, a top-tier player on it, like myself. But yeah, as I said, that's an Effect Veiler. I saw the delay. He decides to use it so I don't get a trap, which is smart. But it doesn't matter because I can just chain Silkwitous in response, bouncing Marionetter off the field, and therefore dodging the Effect Veiler. But I chose not to do that because I could have done that, but I chose not to. I just let him negate because I had the Puqueri in my hand, so I just felt a Hextia play was, you know, appropriate here. So I just skill off the Marionetter to save it for later. Go into Fiji Alert. Alright. I link off the Silkwitous and Puqueri into my Hextia. Silkwitous activates, Puqueri activates. See, I still get the trap anyway, even though he wasted an Effect Veiler. So here I'm trying to pressure him for game. Alright, so I set the Manifestation, I activate Spoofing, because I know he doesn't have that Effect Veiler anymore, so it's safe to activate Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker activates. Silkwitous activates. That gets banished. And yeah, that's just game. Just 29 plus 14. Because Hextia is 2,900, and that's 1,400. And if you do the math here, that's 4,300 damage, which is more than enough, and he's just dead on field. Because, as you guys already know, Hextia gains the attack points of whatever Altergeist monster she is linked to, and she's pointing to Fiji Alert. Conqueri is searched, but that's fine. He's just dead on field, so I didn't even have to use this manifestation, but I had it just in case, because, you know. Alright, next. Seven-game win streak here.
Duel!
Was this the Odd Eyes player? Okay, so our hand here is like not the best. We kind of sort of like bricked here because you never want to open double Silkwitous, but that's okay because we opened the personal spoofing, so I can get multi-faker in rotation regardless. So I summon the Silkwitous, I set 2 pass. Okay, now a common mistake I see with like inexperienced players like not knowing how to play around Altergeists is they always shotgun their back row removal early, which is, I mean, I get it, but here's a secret, like 9 times out of 10, if you see me summon the Silkwitous, it means my hand is just not good. So yeah, if you see an Altergeist player lead Silkwitous, that means their hand is usually like not good. So you have to like kind of bank on the Altergeist player having a potential personal spoofing set. So what you want to do is wait until they activate the spoofing to shuffle back, because spoofing shuffles back as cost, and once they shuffle something back, then you chain your back row removal. So therefore the Altergeist player doesn't get a search, but he did it backwards. He decided to just shotgun the Cosmic Cyclone, in which I activate the personal spoofing in response. Shuffle back that Silkwitous, get multi-faker activates. And here, since I have like no cards on my field, I decide to summon the Meluseek because I have a Needle Ceiling and I want Marionetter as follow-up. If I don't summon Meluseek, I have like no follow-up and I don't want that. So let's see how my opponent responds. Burden of the Mighty, which is amazing, but like, you know, it's late season and I don't really control like the quality of matches I get. But yeah, Burden of the Mighty, Amano Iwato. This was the stun player. Alright, so Amano Iwato is basically a stun card. It says cannot be special summoned. Monsters cannot activate their effects except spirit monsters. So it's basically a monster floodgate. Alright, he combos it with the Smile World skill. And Smile World says, basically, if you activate the skill, you can only activate the effects of Smile, spell, or trap cards until the end of the opponent's turn. Which means Amano Iwato does not have to activate its effects to return to the hand because of the skill. So he decides to like stun me with the Amano Iwato, in which I respond with a Needle Ceiling, blowing up the whole field and getting free follow-up. We draw a multi-faker, that's fine. I have more than enough gas to deal with them at this point. Sending off one of the back row with Meluseek, it's a straight flush and my opponent has had enough and surrenders. Alright, third B play. I'm defending an 8-game win streak here, which is crazy to think about.
Duel!
Alright, so in this hand, I have a couple of options. I can lead Silkwittis and have a Silkwittis bounce like on the fly, or I can lead Meluseek, link it off, get Multifaker. I choose the latter. I really want Multifaker in rotation because Multifaker gets me the most advantage. So therefore, I lead Meluseek. There's Multifaker, set 2 pass. And this was a zombie player. Alright, he leads Uni Zombie, and I don't want him sending, what's it called? Necroworld Banshee, because he's going to banish the Banshee, and he's going to start getting Doomking Balerdroch in rotation, and I want to stop that. So in response to him summoning Uni Zombie, I activate my Prismatic Compulsory Evacuation Device, which is just gorgeous. Like, look at that card art. Look at that pink. I love pink. All right, so activate Compulse, bouncing his Uni Zombie. That'll trigger Multifaker. Multifaker activates, summoning the Silk from the deck. He sets a back row. I Silk to get rid of the back row. Alright, here I decide to Altergeist Overwrite on Linkuriboh, turn it into Fiji Alert, so I have another Silkwittis bounce to remove his other back row. Or I just don't do that, I just link off into Hextia, because I'm not really scared of whatever back row it might be. I didn't see a delay. But it's fine, we have a negate active anyway. What was that back row? It was an Xyz Encore. Like, I saw no delay, so I felt confident going for this play. But yeah, Xyz Encore. So yeah, we swing with Meluseek, get rid of the back row, and we swing with Hextia and set Manifestation for a follow-up. Zombie World, I decide to negate that. Meluseek gets a search. Silkwittis coming back out. Search follow-up. I'll activate Multifaker. Multifaker. Silk. Uni Zombie. Silkwittis bounce. And my opponent has had enough and surrenders. And this was my King of Games rank up for October 2024. This was the Suship player. And this one was a bit of a quick one. So, yeah, defending a 9-game win streak.
Duel!
Alright, 9-game win streak. I open Conquery, Meluseek, and double back row, consisting of Needle Sealing and Compulsory Evacuation Device. He goes first. Doing his standard Suship combo. Going into that beautiful Rainbow Confetti Uni Dreadnought. Alright, going into Ikura class. Going into Utopia, of all things. Yeah, I don't know about that one. And he passes turn on one back row. Alright, so here I decided to summon Meluseek. Because if I don't summon something, he's going to direct attack me. He's going to start one-shotting me, so I just have to make a move here. So he responds with a Crackdown, that's fine. I set 2 pass. So here I noticed that his entire field is currently clogged, so like all I have to do is wait until he commits a battle phase, because if you didn't know, his Gunkan Suship Uni-class Super Dreadnought, it can only negate during his main phase or my battle phase. So once he commits a battle phase, I'm free to activate my back row. Alright, he commits a battle phase. I immediately respond with a needle ceiling that's going to blow up his whole field, and it's going to get me a free search. Multi-faker, and my opponent just concedes. And yeah, 10-0 to King of Games. Alright, let's get to the deck profile before I get out of here. So the deck profile, it's pretty standard, like Altergeist, like you guys have seen before. Playing one Conquerity, because that's all I get. It's to negate attacks, you know, survive, outgrind. But yeah, Conquerity to survive, grind, play one of it, survive, win the duel. Multi-faker, I got my Chronicle Rare multi-faker right here with that sweet gold border. Multi-faker, your main way of generating resources, getting Silkwidus in rotation. Meluzik, I play 3 of it. It's your main starter, so you want to see it in your hand. And mid to late game, you can, like, you know, summon it, get rid of enemy back row, you know, search follow-up, do whatever. Marionetter, play 1. I don't like seeing Marionetter in my hands, like, in my opening hands early, because it's kind of a brick. Because it doesn't do anything. Because, we don't have, like, Haunted Rock. Silkwidus, you guys saw in the replays, main form of interruption. Puqueri, main way of going into your Hextia, your link plays. And I'm playing 3 personal spoofing because this trap is broken. It lets me like hand fix, dodge enemy back row, get multi-faker in rotation, recycle Conquerity if I have to. You know, it's truly like the jack of all trades of the deck. I've seen some lists play 2. I've seen some lists play 2 personal spoofing and like 1 more back row. But I don't like those lists. I prefer playing 3 personal spoofing because like I want to see it in my hand. Like in my opening hands, I always want to see like personal spoofing and like Meluzik or personal spoofing in like any of my Altergeist names. Like I'm playing like all gas. Like, you'll see my deck list, like, it's all gas and, like, no breaks, and compulsory evacuation device, it's broken. It's, like, free guaranteed spot removal, that's why it's my limit 3 of choice. However, if you don't have, I also get asked this a lot, but Crimson, what if I don't have Compulse? Don't worry, I got the solution for ya. If you don't have compulsory evacuation device, you can just cut it and like play, where is it? Just play like Lost Wind instead and the deck will work fine. I just don't like Lost Wind as much because it's like, it's a negate, but it's not like removal, if that makes sense. And like the way I play Altergeist is I value hard removal over negating my opponent's monsters. So Lost Wind, it's like it's okay, but like I don't think it's as good for like your limit 3. I've seen like a couple lists playing like Crackdown, and I don't think Crackdown is good because it clogs up your field and it makes it really difficult for multi-faker to like swarm the field and like, you know, get you advantage. And like Crackdown is like, it's terrible, don't play it. What else we got? There's also like Ice Dragon's Prison, which you literally cannot play in this deck because Multifaker has an effect that says you can't special summon anything except Altergeist. So Ice Dragon's Prison is literally garbage in this deck. Don't play it. It's literally troll. Don't play IDP unless you want to make Crimson mad, and you don't want to make me mad. What else we got? There's also like Terrors of the Overroot, but that suffers for like the same thing as like Ice Dragon's Prison, where you send off your opponent's monster, but you have to give them a back row in return, or else you know, it locks your Multifaker, and you don't want to be locking your Multifaker, you know. But Terrors of the Overroot is definitely like, it's not bad, but like it's not good, if that makes sense. I think like Terrors of the Overroot is like C tier at best, like C tier. You can play it if you don't have anything better. I mean, it's sort of like, it's kind of like a free-to-play friendly card in some ways, because yeah, it's from a Super Mini, a selection box Super Mini, and those aren't really that expensive. So like, if you don't have anything better, just play Terrors of the Overroot, and like, you know, or if you want to be like super duper free to play, Floodgate Trapple is fine, but like I don't like Floodgate Trapple because like, as you saw with like Lyriluscs, they can just send the monster off the field with their skill. So like cards like Floodgate Trapple and like you know, Paleozoic Canadia, like not as good anymore because of how skills work. But yeah, for your limit 3, play Compulse. It's the best limit 3. I'm playing 2 Needle Sealing. I used to play Needle Sealing at 3, but I decided to cut one of them because Star Seraph is not as common anymore, and Personal Spoofing, and I'd rather see Personal Spoofing in my hand over Needle Sealing. But yeah, Needle Sealing, great for decks that like to swarm, like Suship, and like Manifestation. Play 2 of it. This is literally your grind game. So yeah, play 2 of it. All right, and now for the extra deck. I'm playing 1 El Shadal Construct. The reason I'm playing it is purely because of a flex. I really love its alternate art. I've been waiting for the alt art to come forever. And by the way, if you want to see a true Shadal master, follow my friend Sean Matrai. He's like the Shadal god. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a Shadal list somewhere, but I don't think it's like up to date or anything. Where is it? Aha, I was playing like Dogmatica Shadal. Actually, wait, why am I not on the alternate art? But yeah, if you guys want to see Shadal in action, follow my friend Sean Matrai. He's like the Shadal GOAT. He will teach you this deck, as I will teach you Altergeist easily. I don't think I've ever seen a better Shadal player than Sean Matrai. Like, he's crazy on this deck. Like, the plays he does on Shadal is like nuts. But yeah, Altar El Shadal Construct. Just because it looks cool. If you really, like, if you want to play something better, you can just cut this and, like, play Kidulga instead. I like Kidulga, but, like, the reason I don't play it is because it literally doesn't work into Lyrilusc. But Kidulga, it can come up sometimes, so don't underestimate it. This card's not bad. it can like stack games as easily as turn 2. But if you don't like Kidolga, don't worry, that's fine. You can also just like play it like this and just play a third Hextia and it'll be fine. But like for me, the third Hextia almost never comes up, so maybe I don't need it. But yeah, it literally never comes up, so it's like personal preference what you want to run. Alright, Altergeist Memory Gant is your main like OTK enabler. Mine's customized, it's got like a black border and like this rainbow confetti. It looks really cool too. Alright, Prime Banshee, its effect is irrelevant. It's basically just a bridge to your Memory Gant. I also got Ningirsu. Now, I don't like Ningirsu. The card art sucks, but the reason I play it is because I need it to answer Lyriluscs, as you saw in that replay. Because Ningirsu plus, because when the Wind Charmer Verdant plus your Linkuriboh equals Ningirsu, and you can use Ningirsu to get rid of Assembled Nightingale. Yeah, I'm also, alright, next I'm playing 2 copies of Hextia. I got one of them customized with that gold name tag, but yeah, 2 copies of Hextia. You can easily play a third, but like, as I said, the third Hextia never came up, so it's like personal preference. Hextia is like your early to mid game boss monster, being able to negate back row, which is super good. Linkuriboh, your main starter, your main way to deal with Lyriluscs, in addition to Wind, which is why I play it. And finally, Artemis, the Magistus Moon Maiden, is purely to fix really bad hands, but like, bad hands are not as common anymore ever since personal spoofing became unlimited, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, that'll do it for the deck list. I'm gonna get out of here. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a sub if you're new, follow on Twitch. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess follow my boys like Sean Matry, Steven Freshy, Icy Gamers. Like they all follow all the members of the community. They all provide like really good content. Duel Links Alpha, follow all of the homies. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And yeah, this is Crimson signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.